Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you into a moment few people ever notice. Imagine a queen walking into a room, quiet, graceful, and suddenly, every beam of light bends toward her. Not because of fame, not because of power, but because she is wearing history itself. Tonight, we're going to uncover the stories hidden inside Queen Mary of Denmark's most extraordinary jewels, pearls, diamonds, and gold pieces that haven't been seen in more than a century. When Queen Mary steps out in full regalia, the world sees sparkle. But what many don't realize is that she often wears centuries of Danish royal heritage, pieces so rare, so steeped in history, that they carry stories far beyond fashion. And one of the most striking examples is the Pearl Ruben Perer, a magnificent set of pearls, rubies, and diamonds. This isn't just jewelry. These pearls may date back to the late 1600s, making them some of the oldest in Denmark's royal collection. Queen Mary wears them with a sense of continuity, linking the modern monarchy to its deep past. But Mary doesn't just preserve the old, she brings it to life. One of the most fascinating things she has done is help transform the Rosenstone set, a historic but rarely used collection, into a brand new tiara. Think about that, a queen personally reimagining pieces that spent decades hidden away in vaults. It's tradition meeting innovation, and Mary has become a steward, almost a curator, of the Danish royal jewels. And then, of course, there was that unforgettable moment in Helsinki. Queen Mary appeared wearing a gold tiara that hadn't seen public daylight for over 150 years. This piece originally belonged to Queen Caroline Amalie, the wife of King Christian VIII. It's a simple, elegant band decorated with gemstones collected on a grand tour of Italy. Not flashy, not overwhelming, but incredibly symbolic. Alongside it, Mary wore a matching bracelet filled with stones gathered near Mount Vesuvius, yes, actual volcanic material. Imagine wearing a slice of geological history at a state banquet. That is the subtle power Mary carries. And she doesn't stop there. We've seen her step out in the imposing pearl poire tiara, worn by queens of Denmark for generations. Its giant pear-shaped pearls and diamonds immediately declare lineage, stature, and continuity. We've seen her wear earrings once owned by Countess Danner, decorated with pearls, amethysts, topaz, and gold, each piece carrying its own drama from a very complicated chapter of Danish royal history. And, in one particularly modern moment, Mary even collaborated in crafting an old rose-cut diamond piece into a new tiara, once again blending past and present, showing that heritage is not something that stays locked in a display case. It lives through the wearer. What makes Mary's choices stand out is not the shimmer, it's the message. Every time she selects a piece of jewelry, she tells a story. A story of sustainability, where old pieces are revived instead of replaced. A story of cultural continuity, linking her own role as queen to the women who came before her. A story of diplomacy, choosing the right symbolism for each country she visits. And ultimately, a story of identity, how she honors Denmark's traditions while shaping her own legacy. These pearls, diamonds, and gold pieces are more than royal accessories. They are threads in the tapestry of Denmark's history, threads that Mary now carries forward. So the next time you see Queen Mary step out at a gala or state dinner, remember, she's not just wearing jewels. She's wearing a story of queens who lived centuries ago, of artists and goldsmiths who shaped history, of traditions kept alive through sparkle and craftsmanship. And through every carefully chosen piece, she reminds us that royalty isn't only about crowns. Sometimes, it's about the quiet gleam of pearls, diamonds, and gold, telling their own story to anyone who looks closely enough. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.